Hi guys, Nancy here. It's April 7, 2020, and it's really nice outside and it's Monday. So today, guys, you know what? The government said that they they've deployed the military and they're going to be everywhere. So I haven't seen them around here. So yeah, I'm just waiting to see when they'll be coming by. By the way, I'm from Ecuador, and in my country, the military um, they patrol the streets 24 hours a day, and um, well, it's a different situation in my country, guys, because there's a there's a tiny bit of unrest in certain um, areas of my country. Not I'm not talking about areas as in locations. I'm talking about like life over there is like there's a little bit of unrest. Like it's kind of dangerous in some parts, and my country does border Colombia. That's my grandfather's country. So, and Colombia, they are, they produce a lot of drugs and stuff. So that's why our military is always, they're scattered all over Ecuador, and they're always stopping people, and they do find a lot of weapons and like illegal weapons and drugs and things like that. So that's the job of the military in my country. So everybody's used to seeing the military 24 hours a day in my country. Anyway, so I came to talk about. It's a very short video. I came to talk about something something that God did for me. I mean, He's always doing things for me, guys. My entire life, I have always experienced a lot of favor from God. And okay, I'm gonna give you one example. So recently, within the past, I don't know, within the past 3 months maybe, I have been wanting a makeup bag, right? But every time I go to the stores, I never find anything that I like. And the ones that I like, the ones that I do find in the stores, they're cheap and they're a little bit too expensive for that kind of fabric. I'm not going to pay, you know, good money for a cheap fabric makeup bag that's going to break apart in a few weeks. So, yeah, I was just, kind of sad because I couldn't find anything in any of the stores that I was going to. So then, about 3 weeks ago, my neighbor called me over to her home, and so I went to her home, and she said, "Nancy, look, I have these makeup bags here," and she showed me she had brand new makeup bags, around 14 of them, really fancy and brand new. She hasn't used them. She's like, "Nancy, I have all these makeup bags. I'd like to give them away. Here you go." So she was like giving me them, handing them to me. She gave me five, and one of them was a fuchsia pink bag, and that's the color that I had been wanting. I had been wanting a fuchsia pink bag, and so I'm gonna show it to you. I have it here. Okay, well, I hope I don't drop it over the balcony. Can you guys see it? Hold on. Uh-oh. I guess maybe this was like kind of the wrong. Came with a little. See, that's the zipper pull. I have to take off my sunglasses. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Now I'm trying to put my sunglasses in my pocket. I hope they don't fall out. So, oh, sorry guys, you can't really see it too well because the sun, like it goes dark and light, dark and light. So that's the bag. I didn't think it was going to be such a terrible demonstration out here. Maybe I should have done this inside like the way I was thinking. So it's a fuchsia pink bag with, it looks like orange polka dots. And it comes with, okay, you see the little pull thing there. It's a rose. And this little rose, it's stamped all over the bag, but I don't think you can see it. Yeah, let me see if I can try and show it. Hold on. Let me see. I'm just trying to see if I can position it different so that you guys can see it better. Or no, this was not a good idea. And the thing is, I don't want to put my hand too far out because see, the balcony is just a few minutes. So the railing is a few inches away, and I don't want to drop this bag. Anyway, yeah. So maybe then I guess maybe I'll continue on with talking about I don't know something else maybe. maybe something else. I don't know. But maybe you guys, like, I'm having a hard time seeing it through the viewfinder as I'm filming it. Maybe I'll be able to see it better after I see the video. Cause anyway. Yeah, so anyway, you guys saw the bag. Oh, and you know what? Well, maybe I'll make this video about being useful at this time. Yeah, oops, oh, sorry guys, I accidentally moved my camera. I hit the camera with my hand. I have my little paper with me. The one where I write down the ideas. Let me see. Oh yeah, so anyways, I forgot to mention, to continue on with that little story about the testimony. So guys, whenever we want something and, you know, like we're like wondering how we're going to get it, and then all of a sudden God makes it happen for us, we have to say thank you, Father, because he always takes care of things that, like, you know, a makeup bag is a little tiny thing, right? But tiny things mean a lot to him. So whatever little thing, you know, matters to you that much, he is going to make sure that he will get it for you, because whatever matters to you matters to him in a big way. Okay, so that's how much God loves us and cares for us. See, whatever matters to us, even if it's a tiny little, even if it's like for example, if it's a tiny marble, for example, say you find a marble when you're a child or sometime later on in your life, and then you lose it. So then you're like, oh, I wish I could find that marble again, or a marble like it. God will make sure to have you presented or come across a marble like that one, just like that one, or, you know, a better one, or one similar to the one that you lost, right? So that's an example of how much God cares about the things that matter to us, right? He's like that. Yep. Okay, so I am looking through my paper of ideas. You know what, guys? I forgot. I didn't prepare too well. So one of my topics was like planting indoors while you're doing social isolating. Now that's not my idea. You see, earlier this morning I was just looking through YouTube, and then in my news feed I saw a video that, like, the title was something about growing free food in your home during self-isolating. And that's a really good idea, right? So in 2017 I started doing indoor planting. Okay, I'm just waiting for that car to shut up. So it, on my end, it's very loud, but maybe it's not loud for you guys. But it was bothering me. So in 2017, I started doing indoor planting, and I have some videos. I'll have the links for you in the description box below. And I started off with sweet potatoes, and I did a few other things like garlic and basil and some other things, and they were going really well. I can't get into it, it's too long of a story, but I'll have those videos for you. And you can do it, right? So you don't have to have like a big place or a backyard, or you don't even have to have a balcony, right? You can plant indoors. So if you guys want an idea to pass the time while you're self-isolating, get all your materials together to start doing indoor planting. And you don't have to have a big garden. Like if you have a tiny home, a little tiny apartment, or a little tiny house, you can do indoor gardening, right? You can. I think I'll have some videos for you. No, actually I won't have any videos for you for how to plant indoors in a tiny home. Just watch my videos, because like I will have, like, the example that I give to you will help you to see that you can plant using small planters inside your home, no matter how small it is. Yeah, no matter how small it is, you can do that. And it's a lot of fun, guys, because you can start planting things that you no longer have to buy, right? You can start planting some kind of vegetables or roots like ginger, and you no longer have to buy them. You can start planting and then growing, and every single year or throughout the year you can be growing things that you no longer have to purchase in the stores. Yep. And what else? Some people some people some people have been using whatever they know to teach classes online. So if you guys know how to do something really well, then you start teaching classes online. Start making videos to show people how to make whatever you do. Or if you have like a teaching degree, start teaching something online. Yes, do something like that. Like maybe you can start teaching English classes, or classes, if you speak another language, start teaching people how to speak your language or another language. Yeah, something like that. Or dance classes or exercise classes. Now make sure, guys, whenever you are going to present videos that have to do with teaching people how to do physical things, put a disclaimer. Just write something, just you have to write like a disclaimer to protect yourself from a lawsuit. Because if people start doing exercises or something like that and they get hurt, you're going to get in trouble, right? So you just write a disclaimer in your description box, warning people that they need to consult. First, they need to consult with their doctors to see if it's okay for them to participate in any type of a physical exercise. Because if they get hurt doing your routines, you're going to get in trouble. Okay, so you always have to protect yourself by writing a disclaimer. People need to first talk to their doctors to see if it's okay for them to do a physical exercise, whatever that is. If it has to do with their bodies, you need to put a disclaimer, and they need to get permission or some kind of a permission or something from their doctor. That lady in the red coat or orange coat, she has a shiny, ooh, it's so pretty. I think it's like a little bag or something. It's so pretty. Do you see it? Yeah, it's really pretty. It was shimmering in the sun. Okay, guys, so just make sure you do that, okay? Get a disclaimer. And for people who want to participate in exercises, if you know that your doctor says it's okay, then go ahead and do it. And what else can you do? I'm looking at my paper. You know what, guys? I used to do melt and pour soaps. I haven't done that in a while, and I'm gonna start doing that again, but not right now. So if you guys have the materials in your home to do melt and pour soaps, then do that. Okay. If you have the materials and the ingredients to make your own soap, like make it from scratch, like if you have all the ingredients for that sort of thing, then start making it and show people, and you know what the safety measures are for making soap from scratch. So make sure that you outline that in your description box, so that people who don't know anything about making soap, they won't harm themselves, because it can be dangerous. Okay. And yeah, so then if you guys know how to make jewelry, so then start doing jewelry classes online. Make a teaching, not online, but record yourself making jewelry, simple jewelry for beginners, right? And depending on your level, you can do jewelry for beginners, and then jewelry for intermediate, and then jewelry for advanced, and then super advanced. So whatever level you're at, start making videos to teach people how to make jewelry at different levels. Yeah. If start making your hobby into something that you can teach people to do. If you like to garden, then get out on your garden. Or if you don't have a garden, maybe you have a balcony, get on your balcony and start teaching people how to garden on the balcony. If you have knowledge about how to take care of the soil for gardening, then start making videos to teach people, giving out information for how to take care of the soil to prepare for planting, right? Yep. So whatever you're good at or whatever you're sort of good at, then start making videos. And guys, make sure that when you start making videos for things that you're not too experienced in, just tell people and say, look, this is what I know. Don't pretend to know what you're doing, because if you pretend to know what you're doing, it's going to eventually come out and then you're going to feel very silly. Okay, so just be honest with yourself and be honest with the people that you're presenting your videos to, and people will really appreciate who you are, because you are showing to them the best knowledge that you know about whatever you're presenting, and they're going to want to stay with you because they're going to want to learn with you as you go along. Okay, so always make sure to be honest with whatever you're presenting, because there are people who do present themselves as they know a lot or everything about what they are showing, and they don't know much, and then eventually it comes out and then they look stupid, and you don't want to be in their shoes. It's the best way, just the best way is just to be honest with yourself, so that people will respect you, because you're not trying to come off as somebody that knows something when really you don't know anything. Okay, you're not coming off like that, and people will respect you, and they'll want to come back to your channel, and they're going to recommend your channel to other people, and then that's how your channel will grow. See? Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, guys, I don't know what else. I don't know. I don't have any other ideas, because initially I only came out here to show you the makeup bag. And so then I wanted to make the video a little bit longer, and yeah. So then I started to talk about, other things. Guys, it's chilly out here. It's +10, right? So that's around between 25 degrees and 30 degrees in US terms, and there's some wind, so it's cold, and I'm in the shade, so it's cold for me, because there are some people out there, just I can see some of them are walking around. You can't see them from here, but they're walking around in t-shirts. So, but maybe they're not cold, but because they're in the sun. But guys, it's still, the wind is kind of icy. So, and we're also just right across the beach, right? So and that's cold. Yep. Anyway, let me see what else I can think of before I go. Now, I'm gonna say what my 4-year-old cousin used to say. Wait, I'm thinking in my brain. So hold on, guys. Well, I cannot think about anything else, but one thing that came to mind that I have written here is, if you can encourage somebody who is depressed, if you know anybody that is depressed, then call them up and talk to them, because being in a situation where everybody has to self-isolate, then they're going to be depressed. And you know what, guys? I've been hearing a lot of reports on the news of, counselors giving out advice about how not to be depressed and feel like you're going to lose your mind, because everybody's being forced to self-isolate and be in their homes, work from home, and just stay at home. And right now in Canada, you're allowed to go out, but you're supposed to be 2 meters apart, and you can't really go anywhere, because like you can't go anywhere entertaining, like to like a movie theater or the park. So people are, well, they're saying that people are depressed and they're just going crazy. So I don't understand that, guys. I don't understand that, and I don't comprehend that. I don't comprehend being depressed because you have to be in your home all the time. Yeah, maybe I will come back. Maybe I will come back and record that a video, just a small video about that, because I don't get it, and I will get to why I don't feel that way. Okay, I will get to why, and then you might understand a bit more. Okay, so I'm gonna go now. Okay, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I love you very much. God bless you. Los quiero a todo mundo. I love you, everybody. That's what I said. Muchas gracias por venir. Thank you very much for coming, and I'll see you soon. God bless you, and don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell. Okay, ciao, ciao.